Okay, hello everybody. My name is Tina, and this is probably the first vlog that I'm actually going to post. I've done three now. This will be number three. I had my final test done today, and then I saw my surgeon. This was like last week. They called me, and the hospital, the endocrinology clinic where I go to, they asked me if I could see the surgeon this afternoon today. So you'll have to excuse me if I keep looking like this because I'm not used to doing this, and I can see the light up there on top of my laptop, but I keep looking down. Sorry about that. Something in my throat. Yeah, asked me if I could go and see the surgeon today after I had my ECG, which was my final bit of testing that had to be done and apparently they'd already sat down and had their meeting and made a decision on who they were actually going to operate on and who they'd decided they didn't want to. And yeah, they have decided to give me the operation, which was amazing. Very, very happy when I heard that. The nurse that I spoke to, I had my ECG, that was okay. He was really, really cool. Sorry. Oh, it's so bad. Excuse me, 1 second. Okay. Yeah, the nurse that I saw today, she's great. I have been seeing her at the clinic. She weighs me in and stuff like that, gets me ready to see the doctors and dietitians and stuff. I saw her today and she said, so you know why you've come in today? And I'm like, well, yeah, I've got to see a surgeon, don't know why. And I said I went and had the ECG done this afternoon like I was told by you. And she said, yes. She said, well, they've had their meeting and they've decided your case actually did very well. She said they've made a choice and they're going to give you the operation, which means I get it done publicly for nothing, which a lot of you are probably going, oh my God, bitch. I don't know, but I couldn't afford an operation like this. I just couldn't. Sorry. And they need to actually help me out with my weight, obviously. Cutting a long story short, okay, last year I started going to see the dietitians and stuff. For the last 4 years, I've been on the waiting list to have plastic surgery done on my upper thighs because, as some larger people will know, we do get abscesses, and I actually have an abscess on my inner left thigh, and I've had it removed several times, and there's an actual, what do you call that? I can't remember what the doctor called it today, but it fills with blood and it continuously bleeds. Now I've had that fixed several times. The last time that I had it fixed, they thought that it was it, no more. And that's just not the case because I had it was okay for a couple of months. Excuse my nasty little flyaways. I've been screwing with my hair, probably a bad move. Yeah, but I can't even remember what I was talking about then. I'm so sorry. I've got a shocking memory, but that's right. I was going to tell you. I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis almost 4 years ago. I've had it since I was in my early 20s undiagnosed. I've lived a pretty full life. I'm not going to complain about my life because, you know, everything we do is a lesson in our life. So I have 5 children. I have 4 boys and 1 little girl, and they're all in their 20s. My eldest son, at the end of this month, will be 27, and he's 27. Yeah. I don't know. My second eldest son in July will be 6. My daughter in September will be 24. And my twins just turned 22. So, as you can see, I had a lot of children rather close together. I've always been big. Since I can remember as a child, a young girl, things happened, and I'm not going to go into it with you, but a lot of you probably have the same story as to the reasons why you began to comfort eat. And I'm so sorry that I keep looking like this. I'm just not used to doing this, but I will get used to it, I hope. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to cut that long story short. I'll get into that a little bit as time goes on. Once I get used to this, because it's kind of my first one, and I'm a little bit, oh my god. So yeah, so I went and saw the surgeon today. He was amazing, and he gave me a date, and so at the end of this month, I'll be going on my almost 3-week pre-op diet, and on the 18th, sorry, 18th? No, on the 19th of April is my surgery date. My doctor is Dr. Chen, and I'm doing all of this through the Princess Alexandra Hospital. But Dr. Chen is actually doing the surgeries that day at the QE2 hospital. And yeah, he is an amazing person. I'm really, really happy with him. Today he was really good. He just constantly asked me questions. Do you want to know anything? Really made me feel quite comfortable. He is really good, and he said, that they're sort of. Sorry, I just checked out my nail. How embarrassing! I'm so sorry. Yeah, making sure that I was aware of what was going to happen, because I've been watching. So many of you. I had to write your names down. That's how bad it is. I couldn't possibly remember every single one of you. So here goes. Sleeved Mel. She was the first one I started to watch, and she is just amazing. Amazing. That's all I can say about you, honey. You are amazing. You've done so, so well. Drea, same to you. You've done amazing work, and you've got the most prettiest smile I've seen. Caitlin, I've just started watching her, Caitlin's VSG journey. Lauren Losing, I've been watching her too. She's really, really great. She's done amazing work. Belinda Bell and Jamie Quickett and little Aussie Mel. I've been watching all of you ladies and getting from you what it's all about. I have watched YouTubes after YouTubes of this surgery. I've watched the doctor's point of view, what they actually have to do, what the whole operation entails. I've watched the operation, and I've watched you all go from what you used to be, which was still beautiful, by the way. You've got to know that you are all beautiful regardless of what size you were. But I understand, because everyone says to me, but you're beautiful. I'm like, finish it up, say the rest of it on the inside. But you know what? No, we're all beautiful, and it doesn't, the size, it does matter. It does. And I'll admit that. I will admit that wholeheartedly. I've never liked what I see in the mirror. I didn't love myself. I didn't care. My life revolved around my children for such a long, long time. And now they're all grown up and they're all at home, and it's just me and my husband now. And he is my carer, because my MS has affected me to a point where a lot of times, and I try not to use it as much as I had to when I was on injections. Now that I take my tablets, I'm actually finding that walking without using my walker is a lot easier than it used to be. I'm sorry about this wispy stuff's really getting annoying, and it looks bloody horrible. Yeah. So yeah, I got my surgery date today. It's the 19th of April. That will be it. That's the day, and I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm a little. I wouldn't say I'm scared because I'm not. I've had surgeries. I know what it's about. But yeah, I'm not getting any younger. I mean, I'm 48 in 2 weeks. Amazing, 2 weeks. I go back to see the dietitian at the end of the month. Get to sit down and have a huge chat with her. I got to see the nurses about starting my my diet at the beginning of April. So I have only until the end of this month to enjoy some things that I'm not going to be eating anymore. I mean, even now I don't eat them all the time. I'm not going to say that I'm a perfect angel because, as you can see, I'm a big girl. But my daughter bakes beautiful things. I'm going to get her to bake me or make me a cheesecake. Baby, you got to make mom a cheesecake because, I mean, and I'll share it with everybody. I'm not going to eat it all myself. I just want a piece. So I'll probably give the rest to my husband because I get her to make a plain lemon. And we're going to go out to dinner once to this place that has amazing stuff. Yeah, and I'm just going to have a couple of things that I know I'm just never ever going to want to eat again. And I mean, as it is now, I don't eat badly. I really don't. I don't drink badly. I drink water. I eat a lot of salads. I love vegetables, and I mean, my body tells me when it needs meat, so I don't eat it all the time. I love chicken, things like that, So like I've been eating stuff like that for quite a while. I mean, on Monday, a personal, I don't even know what to call it, personal happy. I'm going to call it a happy. I walked 4 kilometers on Monday. I walked from here to Cleveland Point, which is 2 kilometers away from my home. And then I walked back, which is another 2 kilometers. And that was just amazing. I felt so good when I finished it. So it was really good. So I'm just sitting back because I'm leaning forward and you really can't see. You can see I'm a big person. You can see my bingo wings. They're probably gonna get worse, obviously. As you can see, I have my tattoos. I had all of them done. Well, that's kind of I just like that one and that. And this one, believe. That's what we should all do. We should all believe in ourselves because we are all beautiful and you are all beautiful. And I hope to get to know some of you a whole lot better, and I hope that you get to know me a whole lot better too. I don't even know what I need to say, what I want to say, but I'm not going to keep this for too long. I just wanted to let you know I have a surgery date, and I really like my surgeon. He's really cool, really great. And I'm not far off starting my 3-week diet before surgery. And then the journey, the path opens up and begins on the 19th of April. So I'm excited and I can't wait. And I can't wait to share that journey with you guys because I've watched you all and I really hope that you subscribe to me and watch something that I may do. There'll be other stuff that I do because I've started getting things sent to me in the mail. I got some makeup stuff sent to me by Lust Habit, and it's a monthly thing, so they send out every month. They send out 5 or 6 items. So I'll show you that when I get more comfortable with this. I'm gonna do like every delivery. I'm gonna show you what there is. I'm gonna keep up with this. I'm gonna let you know how I'm going with the pre-diet, what I'm eating. Being Australian, we have to eat obviously a lot of different things compared to you guys. But I'm going to be getting some things that you can have and that you guys do have over in the States. But for the most part, I'm going to keep you all up to date on what happens. My daughter is getting married in July, and she's my little girl, my only little girl, and I'm so proud of her. And as I'm proud of my sons, they're all beautiful, handsome young men. And yeah, so maybe I'll have lost some weight from April till July. That's months of weight loss. I'm kind of looking forward to that, being able to buy a beautiful dress for the wedding. So anyway, I'm not going to keep you any longer. This has been like 16 minutes. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope you know enough about me. I've said 48 in 2 weeks. My name is Tina. I live in Cleveland, which is in Redland Bay, in the state of Queensland in Australia. And this is my VSG journey, and this is the start of it, and hopefully you'll be with me throughout it. So I will see you all soon. Take care. Bye bye now. I gotta turn this off. Bye.